Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Automation is future. In this video, we'll be discussing about types of actuators. So, in this video, we'll discuss or mostly focus on linear type of actuators. So, basically, what is an actuator? An actuator is a device which makes the flow of work to happen. So in these we have two types of actuators, linear and rotary. Linear in the sense they will be moving in straight lines. So like from left to right or right to left, up to down and down to up in diagonal anyway. So all the movement which is moving in straight line, reciprocating to and fro, all these comes under linear actuators. In these, basically we have two types which are commonly used, which is single acting cylinders and double acting cylinders. Apart from that, we also have one more type which is also used which are like rodless cylinders. So, what is the difference we'll be seeing? We'll be able to understand. We'll be able to understand now. So, firstly, we have single acting cylinder. So, here we can see single acting cylinder on the like extreme right side top corner. We can see this is the symbol of our single acting cylinder. So, which means that nothing that single means we need to give only one side air pressure. Okay, so one side air pressure for activating or for movement of the cylinder. So we call it as single acting cylinder. Okay, one side air pressure. So we will call it as a single acting cylinder. And here you can see, like in this, we have in the construction, what we have is we have an opening. We have an opening where we will be connecting air pressure. As a result, air pressure gets built up here, and there is a piston seal or piston hub, we can say. So this is perfectly sealed. Piston is perfectly sealed, where it has been attached to a piston rod. Okay, where it has been attached to a piston rod. So as air pressure gets increased, it this air pressure tries to move the piston. As a result, piston rod will get extended. It will get extended, whatever the distance it has. So it will get extended. So after extending, we can do like multiple types of operations like clamping, cutting, drilling, whatever might be the operation. We can do any kind of operation. So for written purpose, what we do is we have, you can see there is a spring. Spring has been attached to the piston rod or spring has been coiled to the piston rod. So what happens whenever there is no air pressure, due to the spring tension, the piston rod will return backward. The piston rod will return backward. In this way, when we send air pressure, it moves forward, and when there is no air pressure, it will return backward with the help of spring tension. With the help of spring tension, it will return backward. So this is like working of single acting cylinder. So just let me show an animation. How does this work actually? So here you can see, if I am sending air pressure at one point, the cylinder has extended, and when there is no air pressure, with the help of spring, when there is extension of cylinder, the spring is getting compressed, and when there is no air pressure, the spring will get released and it will return backward. So in this single acting cylinder, we have other two types, like single acting cylinder normally retracted and single acting cylinder normally extended. So normally retracted in the sense the cylinder will inside the piston rod will inside the cylinder, and it will retract normally with the help of spring. In normally extended in the sense, the piston rod will be outside of the cylinder and it will extend in normal position. So here we will be changing the direction of air pressure which needs to send inside the cylinder. So we will be sending from the right side corner. So this is about single acting cylinder. So next one we have is double acting cylinder, which is nothing but the updated version of single acting cylinder. So in double acting cylinder, there is nothing but they had eliminated the spring and placed an outlet at the other end also. So in this, what happens for each movement, for extension movement and retraction movement, there need to be like we need to place, we need to give air pressure for both the directions movements. So this is double acting cylinder. Just let me show an video here, an animation. Here you can see when I use air pressure on one side, the cylinder is getting extended. On the other side, the cylinder is getting retracted. So, depending upon the application, we can go for any one type. Depending upon the application, we can go for single acting or double acting cylinders. So, in these cylinders, we have various these things, various components. Let us discuss about those components. So, basically, we have piston where there is a piston seal. Here you can see we have piston seals to the piston so that air from rod end to piston end should not escape wherever whenever it is moving in the other. If air pressure is going in the piston end, it should not escape to the rod end, or if air pressure is building up in rod end, it should not escape to the this end. So that way, this is there, and we have seal and scraper ring at the piston rod. So that the only part of this cylinder is the piston rod, which is exposed to the atmosphere. Sometimes there might be chances of moisture, dirt, grime, anything might be get settled on the piston rod, and that might enter into my cylinder, which might cause damage to my cylinder. To avoid that, there is a seal which will scrape all the dust particles. And we have adjustable positioning of the cushioning so that the cylinder will move slowly. So here are the some of the other symbols of the cylinders which are being commonly used in industries or in the software which we use. So let us see one by one. As we know, we had seen single acting cylinder, and the next one is double acting cylinder. The next one is we have double acting with thorough piston rods, where we will be having piston rods on the both the sides. So in the previous ones, single acting and double acting, you have seen piston rod only on the one side. In this, there will be piston rod placed on the both the sides. And we have a double acting cylinder with adjustable cushioning, uh, cushioning on the one side or cushioning on the both the sides with adjustable. As I said, if there is an arrow, which means it is adjustable. And in the starting of the video, we had discussed there are rodless cylinders. This is a kind of rodless cylinder with magnetic coupling. So there will be no piston rod which is emerging out or which is protruding out of the cylinder, but they will be placing a magnetic place on the cylinder. So these are the types of cylinders or linear actuators which are commonly used in pneumatics in industries. So thank you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Automation is Future. Thank you for watching the video.